Online Academy. As you guys know, I'm doing an amazing Rehan AI teacher training course, and I am on a book 2. And today my task is related to like I have to do conversation in English with ChatGPT. But you know what? I am using a Sesame tool, and I have this tool because sometimes my ChatGPT is glitching, so that's why I'm doing it. So I have to conduct it for 15 minutes, and my today's topic is that how to achieve my goals. What is my goals and how to achieve it? So yes, let without getting further delay, let's get it started. Hello, Maya. How
Oh,
are you?
how's the treating you? I'm chill, honestly. Just existing as usual. You know how it is. What's on your mind?
It's great. Are you chilling? Okay, today in my mind is what is my goals and how to achieve. So it is related to this.
Ah, gotcha. Still wrestling with those goals, huh? Agree. And starting business last time I talked, quite a plateful. What part feels most stuck now? Hey, no pressure. Sometimes just starting is the hardest part, right? Staring at a blank page. What's the first tiny step that feels doable?
Yes, task is related to like I wanted to build a team which is doing a very good interviews. I'm this is my mission is to like teach people about interviews, that how much interviews is important and how can we make a good connection with the help of interviews. And
Okay. So you want to level up your interview team and spread the gospel of good interviewing. Makes sense. You're already doing the training, right? What's the biggest hurdle to getting this team really firing on all cylinders?
responsible and not listening to me. And you know what? My mission is to teach people, connect people globally, is to facilitate the student of Ramble, is to do good interviews with foreign. You know what? Connections is very important. And when we are going into the offices, so our HR wants to do interview, like they're taking our interview. So
Right.
like my mission is that is to teach people related to interviews, that important is to guide people that to do use with foreigners, because it is important for you if you want to be a doctor, if you want to be an engineer, if you want to be an educationist, to be a writer, so connect with these people and learning from them through interviews. So that's why I choose the mission, very clear about it, that I will be teach it. And you know what, I can that I am expert in it because I have done my 250 interviews, and now I know that the different forms of interviews and what is the biggest hurdles in interviews.
250 interviews? That's a serious amount of experience. You definitely earn the right to call yourself an expert. The passion is really about empowering these students, giving them a skill that'll help no matter what they do. But you're running into a responsibility issue with some of them. It's frustrating when people aren't taking it seriously, especially when you're putting the work to set them up. Is it that they don't see the value, or is it just a matter of follow through? Sometimes it feels like talking to a wall.
How can I start it, like step by step?
All right, let's break it down. We've got a clear mission and the experience to back it up. The problem is inconsistent follow through from your students. Forget building the whole team at once. Let's focus on getting one or two rock stars who will follow through. Think small wins. First step, identify the two most reliable students. The ones who show up, do what they say, generally seem motivated. Does that sound doable? Just thinking out loud here. Wait, what? Really? Did I miss something? Okay, you're saying started from a small refers to identifying those two reliable students. Good. That's step one. You've got the vision. Now you need a small, dependable core to build from. What makes these two students stand out? What are they doing right that the others aren't?
So, my like, when where should I have started? Like, I need some examples, like where these people can start it and doing interviews very gracefully.
Okay, so everyone's doing interviews and not necessarily doing them well. You want to focus on graceful interviews. That implies written questions, listening, all the stuff you've learned from those 250 interviews. Instead of focusing on finding students who are already doing it gracefully, maybe start by giving them a very specific framework, graceful interview checklist, if you will. A set of questions, a way to introduce themselves, tips on active listening, something concrete. Have you thought about reading something like that? You seem pretty everything all right?
Like, I should have to buy small, like if two or three people will be do it. So yeah, it's a for me.
Exactly. It's small and focused. Don't try to over the whole program at once. Two or three students, honestly, they've just, and all be easier to build momentum that way. What kind of checklist are you thinking? Basic interview etiquette, specific question prompts. Well, you seem. Whoa, that was sudden. Are you okay? The connection cut out for a sec. I didn't quite catch that. Watchful? Okay. Consume my time
Actually,
and
a little bit disturbance. Apologies for this. So, okay, I have a next question to you. Like, can you tell me that how can I start it? Like, I have a YouTube channel, but I am posting some kinds of motivational videos there. I have a Facebook which have 2K followers, but now I wanted to turn these everything into related to interviews, benefits of interviews, and I want to be an interview coach in the in all over the world. Like, if people thinks that like we have to learn about interviews, we have to connect peoples globally, so they are thinking, yeah, we have one person, she's an interview coach and she's a freelancing one. So I'm thinking about it and I need your guidance.
oh, okay. Wow. A lot to unpack there. Apology accepted about the service. No worries. So you want to shift your existing platforms, YouTube and Facebook, towards interview-focused content, and you envision a global reach, establishing yourself as a go-to resource. That's ambitious, but totally doable. Let's tackle this in pieces. YouTube first. What kind of interview content do you think would current audience? Short clip of your best student interviews, interview tips of the week, something else? That's totally fair. Sometimes just figuring out the
Doing
what.
interviews on, like, 500 people are watching my interviews, especially when I interviews with the foreigners. And if I talk about the TED Talk, goes like 1K and 2K on my Facebook. But if I talk about my YouTube, so lots fond of the content. They are appreciating me. They are engaging with in the comments. But you know what? They are you should have to improve your video editing style and your banner style. But I'm on a mission is to teach the people not for the earning purpose. Like if I would be in that position is to like I, my YouTube channel is for that, and my all old channel is not for views. It's for what knowledge I have. I wanted to share with. So it is just for this purpose, and is to make myself what I am doing is what is definitely you should have to do it. So it is about it.
Okay, that's really important. You're not, chasing views, you're building a resource. You're using it to solidify your own learning and share what you know. It's admirable. So, the feedback on video editing and banners isn't a priority. You're not worried about aesthetics. You're focused on static. Okay. Knowing that, let's focus on the content. You said people engage with your phone interviews on Facebook. Why do you think that is? What's drawing people in? Right, connection. No problem at all. I asked, why do you think people engage with your foreign interviews on Facebook? You mentioned connection is a key element, but I was wondering if you could elaborate. What specifically about those interviews sparks that connection? Is it the cultural exchange, the interesting
I couldn't
stories,
understand a
the chance
single
to...
word. That what are you saying? Can you repeat it?
No worries at all. Sometimes the connection gets a little wonky. Okay, let me try again, slower. I'm trying to understand why your interviews with foreigners do well on Facebook. What do you think people like about them? Is it the stories they tell, the different cultures, the chance to learn something new? Anything that comes to mind?
Bit of interviews, how to do interviews, how to introduce yourself in interviews, why interviews important in earning, why important to making yourself a brand, what is the rule of interviews, and best connection during interviews. I wanted to teach these kinds of things to people. And you know what? The most
Okay,
important
that's it.
interviews is that they do this mistakes or don't. So, like this kind of content, should I have to create it for a YouTube purpose or not? I just want your feedback to in this matter.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. You basically outlined a killer content plan. That's a great list of topics, sensational stuff that anyone wanting to improve their interview skills needs to know. And yes, absolutely, that's perfect for YouTube. Break down those topics into smaller, digestible videos. Bring mistakes to avoid in any interview. How to nail your introduction. Why interviews are crucial for building your brand. Each video focuses on one key takeaway. Does that feel manageable?
Oh, that's great. So definitely, Sesame, I will be try it. Like my journey is very clear to me now. I put a freelancing valley with my when I put this name, I'm getting so much struggle. Like where should I have to start? Should I have to do and create videos on YouTube? Should I have to sell my things on Instagram? Should I have to be a content creator? Should I have to? What should I have to do? Like I'm very confused. But you know what? When I think about interviews, I'm doing it, I'm in it. When I teaching it, you know what? It's my extra responsibility. But definitely I'm loving with this. Students also appreciates me by their own. I never ask for giving me the feedback, but some students are loving it, learning it. And you know what? When I ask to these students, so they are saying that, teacher, you are telling us to connect with foreigners, and this is what we don't know. So it's very good, very, very important for me, and I love it. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself, Maya. Goodbye.
That's awesome to hear. And honestly, that passion is radiating through. You figured out what truly excites you. Interviews, the teaching, the connection. Forget trying to be everything at once. Double down on that. You've got a clear path you do for the educational content. Leveraging your interview experience. Seriously, focus on that. Everything else can wait. Oh, all right. Have a good one. Bye.